and welcome back to the Game Hub and yet another Sentinel ship hunting video. Now today I am bringing you 18 new S-Class Sentinel ships, and today they're all located in Galaxy number 8, which is KIKOGALLR. Now always make sure you check the galaxy you're in before you use a portal for any of the information I'll show you today. If you are not in Galaxy 8 and you use a portal, you will not find any of these ships. Now if you don't have access to KIKOGALLR yourself, number 8, then head to the space anomaly, head to the big portal at the back, look for the featured bases, and one of those featured bases is located in KIKOGALLR. Now from there you can go to a portal once you're in KIKOGALLR and find any of these ships. Now every ship will have a communication ball placed. They're all hunted out by myself and the crew that join me on the live streams. So, are you ready for these S-classes? Let's go. Okay, now let's start with ship number 1 on today's list. Now the first one obviously is a Class S, like all of them. Now all the information is at the top of the screen. That includes the coordinates as well as the portal glyphs themselves. Now the color scheme on this one comes in a blue and white. It's a dragonfly style. Unfortunately the supercharged slots are very spread out as the S-Class, 2 on the left and then 2 spread out over on the right. In the air though, this thing does look pretty nice, other than the skinny wings. Nice fangs though. Do you like this one? Let's move on. Next. Okay, now moving on to ship number 2 on today's S-Class list. Again, all the details top of the screen. Now we have an orange one, but it's not just orange, it's orange and red. It's a nice style of Sentinel ship here, the nice pincers. Now, are you someone that likes orange? Now the supercharged slots, once you've unlocked all the slots there as you can see, is 2 on the right and then 2 spread over on the left hand side. Now I am a sucker for this model, but would I fly one with orange in it? No, of course I wouldn't. But the question is, would you fly one with orange in it? Next. Okay, now ship number 3 on today's S-Class list. All the details top of the screen. Now, the color scheme on this one comes in a teal and purple. Now, it doesn't have all the thrusters. It's a very simple style model, but some do like them simple. Now, supercharged slots, 2 on the left, 1 just to the right of it, and the 4th one is all the way over to the right once you've unlocked that slot. In the air, very simple style, not a lot going on. The wingtips do finish it off. Nice winch there on the front, but is it enough for you? Would you fly this one? Next. Right, now ship number 4 on today's S-Class list. All the details top of the screen as always. Now, color scheme on this one comes in a yellow and white. Again, a very simple style, but this one does have the rear extended bat wings to give it that little bit of extra length. Now, the style itself is a nice style. Color scheme is not for me. Supercharged slots, you need to unlock all the empty slots, but when you do, you can see they're all very spread out. So you're going for style and the S-Class if you take this one. Now, in the air, again, it does look very simple, very nice, very sleek. But yellow and white, nah, I can't fly one of them. What about you? Let's move on. Next. Okay, now ship number 5 on today's S-Class list. Now this one is a full-size dragonfly, and by full size I mean full-size wings. Color scheme is red, purple and black with a big wide front. Now it does have extensions on the wing, lots going on there, lots of thrusters lit up there. Now it doesn't have the tank feet, which does put some people off. Supercharged slots is 211 once you've unlocked all the blank spots over there. Now in the air, I think ones without tank feet do look nice, especially if it's got the right profile, especially from the back. But it could have done with some pincers. What do you think? Next. Right, now, ship number 6 on today's S-Class list. All the details, top of the screen. Color scheme on this one comes in red and blue. Now, this one is definitely not my cup of tea. There's not many people that do take these up. Now, I don't remember if we found this one as a natural S straight away or if we actually chose to hunt for this one, but it's definitely not my cup of tea. Supercharged slots, very spread out, the S-Class version. Now, in the air, again, it doesn't appeal to me. It just feels so mismatched. Definitely not something I would have in my collection. What about you? Next. Right, now moving on. Ship number 7 on today's S-Class list. All the details, top of the screen. Color scheme on this one comes in a teal and red. A little bit different to the average. Now, this one has extended thrusters top and bottom. All the thrusters are lit up. It has the double pincer style top and bottom. Supercharged slots are a 2-1-1 once you've unlocked all the blank slots. Now, remember, they are S-Class to begin with. Now, in the air, it does all kind of open up and drop just a little bit. It does have a very long face at the front. But the color scheme, does it appeal to you? Next. Right, now ship number 8 on today's S-Class list. All the details, top of the screen. Color scheme on this beauty comes in a blue, purple and black. Now, it is one of them simple styles that I do like. The extended pincers on the front do give the extended thrusters on the rear. Wingtips as well. Now, supercharged slots, very nice. A 3-1 layout for a natural S-Class. Now, in the air, as you can see, it does look quite nice. It could have done with the extended bat wings on the back, just to give it that little bit more of a profile, but it's still nice. What do you think? Next. Now, ship number 9 on today's S-Class list. This one comes in a yellow, purple and black, big, wide front, skinny dragonfly wings, not the full-size one. Now, no other side wings, so that is what you're getting with this one. Is this a style that suits you? Supercharged slots come in a 2-1-1 as a natural S. Not too bad, but could be better. In the air, if you can handle the skinny wings, this is not a bad, simple style. But the tank feet, no side wings. Does it appeal to you? Not me. Let's move on. Next. Okay, now moving on to ship number 10 on today's S-Class list. Now, this one comes in a color scheme of red and black. Now, it's a big, long style if you're into these. Now, not many thrusters on this one are lit up, unfortunately. Supercharged slots, when we look at them, are very spread out as well. But again, like I say, it's a natural S, but you're looking at a 1-1-1-1. In the air, unfortunately, it's not the X-Wing style, so it does not open up. That is its final form in the air and on the ground. What do you think? Next. Right, now moving on, ship number 11 on today's S-Class list. All details top of the screen. Color scheme on this one comes in a white, purple and black. It does have the tank feet. You have the pincers on the top. You have that big, fat, juicy light. Unfortunately, not too many thrusters going on this one. Now, supercharged slots are very spread out on this, unfortunately. If you do like the style, it's a 1-1-1-1. Now, it's worth bearing in mind all these ships that we find while we're looking for the S-Class. There's 4 of us doing this. We also mark the 3 1s if we find them. So keep an eye out if you want a better version. Next. Right, now moving on to ship number 12 on today's S-Class list. All details top of the screen. Now this one comes with a nice Y-light. It comes with the fangs. It's a tie style. Now it has lots of thrusters lit up there. It comes blue-white, like I say. Now, don't judge this one if you're new to these styles of ships. It does improve once airborne. And also the supercharged slots on this bad boy are a 3-1. Very solid supercharged slots for an S-Class ship. In the air, like I say, it does open up in the TIE fighter form. Definitely better looking in the air than it is on the ground. Do you agree? Next. Okay, now moving on to ship number 13 on today's S-Class list. All the details top of the screen. Color scheme on this one comes in like a red and teal, baby blue. I don't even know what that is, but I don't like it. I don't like the color and I don't like the style. Maybe it's just a filter and it's just a normal blue, but it does look rather baby blue. Supercharged slots coming in R3-1, but it doesn't make up for the fact the ship looks very meh. On the ground and in the air, it still remains meh. Do you agree? Would you fly this sort of ship? Would you admit it? Next. Now, moving on now to ship number 14. Another ship that belongs in the meh category with the ship previous to this one. Now, the color scheme on this one comes in blue. Again, not a lot going on. It was, I believe, a ship that we landed at, one of the crew members, and it was an S when they landed, so it got documented. There wasn't a vote, I don't think. Supercharged slots 2-1-1, but it is there. If you are that one person in No Man's Sky that likes this ship, it's documented, it's there, you're welcome to it. Enjoy. Let's move on. Next. Okay, now moving on to ship number 15 on today's S-Class list. Now this one comes in a blue once again. Now this one has what we call on the stream an Elvis top. You do have the tank feet, not many thrusters are lit up, but it is a solid blue there. Now, supercharged slots come in a 3-1 once again. So we've had a few of these, but again, is it a style that you would fly? But as a natural S-Class, 3-1 supercharged slots is not too bad. What do you think about this one? I wouldn't fly it, would you? Next. Right, now ship number 16 on today's S-Class list. Now we have another Dragonfly style here. Now full size wings once again, and this one is a very simple but nice green. Not a bad little style if you like this colour scheme. Supercharged slots though, as an S-Class, come as a 2-1-1 layout. Now once you take it in the air, you can see the full size wings in action. Nice little profile, very simple front, but overall not a bad little ship. Do you like this one? Next. Okay, now moving on now, ship number 17. Now this one is a very simple yet stylish ship nonetheless. Red and black, just the rear bat wings, the stinger and the undersection and the simple bug body. Very simple, but may appeal to some. Supercharged slots, once again, pretty nice. A 3-1, solid for a natural S-Class. In the air, despite being very simple and small because of the extended front, the extended rear bat wings, this actually has quite a nice long profile. What do you think of this one? Next. Right, now ship number 18, the final one on today's S-Class list. Now, all the details, top of the screen, colour scheme on this one comes in grey and white. It has those small underwings there, which once airborne, you can appreciate the style a bit more. And again, 3-1 on the supercharged slots for a natural S-Class. In the air, you can see with that underwing section, it gives it a nice rear profile. You got the box grille on the front. This overall is a very nice little ship, very nice find. Thanks again to all the crew that join me on the live streams. Thank you to all the members, all the viewers that vote on every ship and that make these videos what they are by deciding what we hunt or what we next. Maybe you should join us in the live streams. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.